I know those girls that did those calls, the people that were in there, and I know that this is now they've been tossed in the same bucket as us, that where you get victimized and you're feeling like the whole world's staring at you and criticizing everything you say, everything you do, wishing you would have done this and that. And hindsight's
But
2020. I really feel for those girls, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. They had nothing to do with this. 19 years old. I mean, put yourself in a 19-year-old's perspective. How many times have you heard something you thought something was a noise you heard in the backyard or noise you heard in the front of your house, and you went to bed, you didn't mind anything, and then the next day you wake up and you notice that your window was broken or something happened. You kick yourself, say, I heard something, but I just talked myself out of it. I didn't have any idea that it was something legit. I think these girls probably feel something like that, or that's the closest thing that I can, put myself in perspective. But I know for a fact that my own daughter had scenarios where she felt like her life was in danger, and she called me rather than call 911. So, you know, 19 years old, I wouldn't expect anything other than what happened. And I think those detailed records show exactly what happened, exactly where they are. People don't realize that when you combine that with the CAS system, they know exactly what happened on those phones, and it's a perfect timeline that tells them everything that happened that night and the following day.
are you in contact with them? Have you talked with them since this 911 call came out?
Um, Not really. I'm gonna leave it at that, but I think they've kind of reached out in a proxy way. So yeah, and then the courts kind of tell us, what they're thinking and what they're going through, so we know a little general aspect of it. I was asked to give a little bit of a heads up because me and Christy have spent a lot of time, praying and talking to the girls, and one thing that we kind of got a really overall feeling was we could do more to protect the victims and help them get through this and not be the victims outside of their behavior. Don't attack them. Don't have them. Make sure people understand they had nothing to do with it. It is what it is. All these digital records support exactly what happened. You couldn't have walked down the street and not had those FBI agents and the systems that they put in place there. They probably know exactly what floor they were on, when they went up, when they went down. The technology they have is amazing. So all these people who are so-called speculators just lying to you. The truth is they know exactly where those girls were, exactly what they were doing, and they had nothing to do with this. They did everything that I would expect from a 19-year-old girl that was going through a weird scenario where at 10 o'clock the next day, she's checking her resume for a job. They had no clue. So, look at those little details and, put yourself in their perspective. And, if you can't handle it, go find another case to follow, find something else to do, because we don't want you attacking them.